Hello everyone, this is Super Jamie, Super Dad, and this is Super Family Fun. Today, we are playing Super Mario Bros. 2, the Japan edition, and Super Mario Bros. 2, the American edition.
Yeah, it's actually called Super Mario Brothers USA in Japan. It was a reskin of a Japanese game that was on the Famicom Disk System. But this game that we're going to play first is actually the real Super Mario Brothers 2, which there was a guy at Nintendo of America who basically said that this game was too hard for American audiences, and he didn't like it because it just felt like the game was trolling him the whole time. That's not the words that he used, but that's probably what we would say today. So, Super Jamie's going to give this a shot. Oh, and one interesting thing about it, the two-player mode doesn't exist anymore, but there is a Mario and a Luigi game. And those are different because Mario has different abilities in this game.
I guess I'm playing Mario.
Yeah.
I can do Luigi later. Oh!
Now, if you listen...
Mushroom.
If you listen really closely, you'll notice that the Mario 3 sound effects for when you're sliding on the ground are actually used first in this game.
Can't go back.
Yeah, can't go backwards in this. There is another mushroom right there, but they did not use this mushroom in too many other games.
I knew it was a mushroom. I knew it was...
It was a bad mushroom.
It's poison mushroom.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You don't really need it. Now, we're only going to play the first level of both games.
Wow!
Just to kind of show the dramatic differences
between them. It's so difficult! Okay.
You can bounce that out.
Yeah. Oh.
It's got to be going the right way, though. Yeah. If it's already hit the thing...
Yeah,
there you go. Now, don't lose it right here.
Yeah.
So...
Okay.
Mario Brothers turtle shells, the green shells will actually walk off the edge of a cliff, but the red shells will recognize that there's an edge and will turn the other direction. Kind of holding with that, this game, although I don't think you're going to see it in this level. Bad mushroom there. This game has this feature, but I don't think it's used in any other Mario game. They have red piranha plants, which still come out of the pipe, even though you're standing next to it.
What about if you're on it?
And I think that they're faster. Yeah, this is a hard game.
I want to retry, but do this as Luigi.
You gotta press select. There you go.
Yay!
So yeah, this was meant for people who had completed the original game. He's really floaty.
Yeah, I know, and he doesn't have a lot of traction.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, see, there's an example of the red shell. A green shell would have walked right off the edge there, but the red shell...
Oh, I don't have a lot of traction at all.
Gonna sit there and go back and forth
on
that little block forever.
I feel like he does have a lot of traction, but not really.
Alright.
Yep.
It's kind of like walking on ice.
Yeah, I'm basically walking on ice. Where? Wait.
There you go.
Oh!
That was a really long slide.
Whee! Oh.
But yeah, so if you played through the entire game, the original entire game,
Goombas are not really smart at all either.
no, this would be like a level 9 or world 9.
Yeah, but I just thought.
And if you didn't play through the entire game and you just started with World 1 in this game, you are totally going to get overwhelmed.
Do I have any
But you
life
have
left?
clouds that look like they are smiling at you.
I don't like that. It's very creepy. Have you
I'm-
played through this?
I'm going to try going through this one time.
Do you want to be Luigi?
I actually don't like the controls on Luigi very much.
What? It's basically just...
But
Wee! Wee!
I may be able to make it through this level with Luigi. It's
Wee!
gonna be tough.
Wee! 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 You already
I'm
made
actually
it farther than me!
I'm going back and forth a lot. I'm moving my thumb back and
Okay.
back and forth a lot.
I'm noting a
just
lot.
to keep Luigi from jumping off the edge of the planet. Okay, so here is a fire flower. I think I
A
can-
fire flower.
No, I can't
Wow.
go in this pipe.
Why did I thought? Oh, so that's what Fire Luigi looks like. He basically looks like Mario.
Okay.
Ugh.
And
I'm going to try this one more time.
oh yeah.
I'm going to try this. I never played Super Mario Maker, or I've never played Super.
Super Mario.
Oh, that
Brothers
animation.
2.
I think-
Okay,
yeah,
Super
I
Jamie is
wanna
going to
do
try
Mario.
the Mario for the first level.
Oh! What? 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 What?
There you go.
What? Ah. It can just come back.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot that things. I forgot about that. And Mario jumps high enough.
Yeah, he can jump up there if you just hold the button down long enough.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, a lot of people don't even notice that they hold the button down longer or
So,
a shorter
so
amount
he
of
can,
time.
so he can jump as high as Luigi.
And they also don't notice when they're using the controls
Oh,
mid-air.
they just glitched out. Oh, they're glitching out. No.
No, that. I don't know if that's a original NES thing or just what we're playing it on. There's too many sprites on the. On
There's
that
too
line.
many. There's too many stuff. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but it's actually more difficult to emulate
Bing,
the
bing.
older machines than it is to emulate the newer
Bing
machines.
bing.
Because the older machines
Bing,
had
bing.
a lot more synchronization
Okay.
between all of their
minute.
hardware.
Whoa.
A lot of their timings were based off which scan line you're on.
Wow, I finally did good. Alright, I need to. Yay! But that didn't really matter back then. Now this animation plays. I
Yep.
figured out that I'm much better with Mario.
Yep.
Anyways, I think we're going to go to the next one.
Okay. So this is American Super Mario Bros. 2. It was called Super Mario Bros. 2 USA on the Famicom Disk System. And it was released on cartridge in the USA and the rest of the world. This is a completely different game. It's more picking up enemies and picking up things off the ground and throwing them at the enemies. You don't ever smash an enemy by jumping on them. I mean, you can jump on top of them, but you actually just stay on top of them. It doesn't hurt the enemy to do anything like that. And you don't really have power-ups. You have mushrooms that give you extra lives, and it resets every level.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, it's kind of a strange game that doesn't really seem to fit with the rest of the Mario games. But it was what they decided to go with when they figured out that American audiences probably wouldn't want to jump straight into really hard levels at the beginning of the game. Let's play through the first level. Let's see how different this is.
Let's see what the story is. Let's see what it is.
We've seen the story. It's
Yeah,
been
but
going by while we've been talking. Basically,
Okay.
Mario had a dream.
When Mario opened the door after climbing a long stair in his dream, another world spread before.
What?
I'm just gonna go ahead and go into this. I'm just gonna.
So the different
I
characters.
beat Mario.
The different characters have different abilities. Toad can pick things up really fast. Luigi, just like in the real Super Mario
has
Bros.
very
2,
low traction and jumps really high.
he jumps really high, and he's also able to kind of kick in the air and stay in the air, but he kind of arcs. Peach has a much easier to control scheme where she just kind of hovers in the air, and she's actually one of the easiest players to play through the game using, but Mario's kind of the balanced character. I don't really know if you actually want balance in this game. One interesting
You want extremes like Peach.
One interesting
Todd,
thing
Toad.
is that in the original version of this game, you had to play through every level with every character. And they had a save system so that you didn't have to do that all in one sitting. But when they released it on cartridge in the US, and they didn't have a backup battery to record save games, they just left out that feature of having to, or feature. I guess they made the game easier by having you have to go through all of the levels. Now, I should clarify, I'm talking about Doki Doki Panic in relation to Super Mario Bros. US.
How do you wreck them?
You jump on top of them, and you press B. Oh, that was another thing. So in the original game, when you got down to your last
Okay, I'm just gonna pick up this car.
bar of health,
Whoa!
hexagon of health,
What?
whatever that is,
What?
you didn't actually change size or anything
What?
in the original.
Wow! Wow!
You're just gonna go
Wow.
on for
What am I
infinity
in
there?
circle?
Yeah.
What am I? I'm in a circle. So why does it look like it is?
Oh yeah. So if you duck, you actually power up so that you can jump high. Don't get hit by him.
Ah! I got hit by.
I don't think you can go through the door with the while holding the enemy.
Whoa! Bye bye.
Okay,
Oh,
so
no.
those things you can pick up. The things that are swaying in the wind there, you can pick them up
Wee.
and throw them at the enemies. You can
That's
also
weird.
pick up the enemies and throw them at
Wee! I got. Oh no! Ah!
Don't miss.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
anybody remembers the Super Mario Brothers Super
What?
Show, most of the sound effects that they used were from this game and the first game. Okay, Super Jake is going to go through the level.
Wow.
Let's go to retry because that's kind of the
Okay, what
First
will you
level.
pick?
Oh no! Luigi!
All
I
right.
don't think you really want more.
Mario.
Wee! Wee!
you can take them out by
How about
throwing
you
them at each
make
other.
them your nice car?
What's this?
Have a nice car.
That it looks like a radish
Take.
or an onion. I don't know.
Okay, go to that pink. Go to that pink shy guy or car. Car. Go to that pink car.
So the
Go on
cherries,
top of it.
because you don't have question mark blocks in this game at all, which is kind of a big thing in Mario games. In order to get a star, you actually have to get 5 cherries, which is where they came up with the Yoshi
hold on.
coins, which eventually became the red coins.
No, have a car. Go get a car.
Oh no, I don't want the guy next to me here. Okay, now,
Door.
so if I go in here, I can get coins by picking these guys up.
How can you
I
go
don't really
to
know what.
other...
Oh yeah, the coins do bonus levels,
How do you...
and they're the thing that you have for bonus levels.
Oh, a PAL
The
block.
PAL blocks, I believe, were actually in Doki Doki Panic.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, so the hearts, if I was down at a health point there, that would have filled it back up. Here's a mushroom up here somewhere, I
Wow.
think.
Wow. How about you get yourself a nice car? I would get yourself a nice car.
You are obsessed with
The Shy Guys.
just using the Shy Guy. Okay, so this, I don't know
What the heck?
when they added that.
Oh,
Okay,
a star.
so there's a star. Alright, I'm gonna go in this thing in order to get up here.
Yeah.
This is actually the first time that we see those guys, too. I forget what they're called.
Wow.
Okay, so I could go up here, and up here we have another one of
door.
these,
The door.
and you can get 4
The door.
hit points.
Why are you getting... What if you went on?
Oh, that stops time.
Why are you stopping to... Or get yourself a nice car. I would pick it up.
I don't want him.
Why?
I
You
can-
need a nice car.
Well, he doesn't actually do anything for me here.
Okay,
Okay,
stop time.
so I can go up here, but there's actually a trick
It's
that
That's why I said, get it yourself
I'm doing
a nice
terribly,
car.
getting hit by all these
Get
guys.
yourself a nice
But
car.
if I go up here,
Okay.
I'm gonna get this guy out of the way because I don't want him to bother me here.
Look, it's a
Now, so
bomb.
you wait until it's flashing, and you can go down in here. This actually takes you to the back of the boss.
The back of what boss?
So that little area.
Whoa.
So here's the boss, Birdo. So if I go down here, this is where I would have come out. This is kind of this weird. I'm going to go down here though. This is this weird place where you have to climb up. And this was kind of the main purpose of the original design of the game. They had this idea of climbing up vertically, and when they decided to make the game, they thought, okay, well, going up and down here is not really all that great all of the time, so let's make some side-scrolling parts. Watch me die on this thing.
Okay, go to
Okay, I went back to show the rest of the thing.
Well, now you can defeat Birdo.
Okay,
Defeat him.
now I've got
You
or
are
her.
defeated. Defeat him or her. Defeat
Uh,
Utter. Defeat.
Okay, I don't know what the thing that Birdo is holding is. It's like looks like a crystal ball or something. I don't know what this is, but when you pick it up, hey, there's a heart right there.
Yeah, but you don't
Can't really get that. Okay,
Oh,
and then
oh,
here's the bonus thing.
bonus chance. Oh. Press A. Oh! Ow! I think
The last chance. Oh, almost. Oh well. So then you are able to choose which character you have to play as for the next level.
Wow.
And
Next level. And that was. Oh, look, it's giant burger.
that's all we're going to show for this time. We're going to go through the rest of the levels. If you guys leave some likes and some comments about wanting to see more, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. We'll see you next time.
Bye.